Today, I actually want to share something with you, and I'm going to read it because the Holy Spirit, I feel like the Holy Spirit is downloading a message, a very long one, but a very important one into my spirit that I feel like is very necessary for my freedom, for your freedom, for encouragement, for peace of mind, etc. I think that it was a very, very, very interesting message. And I'm going to read it because sometimes when I try to express myself or the whole thing, it doesn't come out. It doesn't come out right or clear. And I really, really downloaded this in writing, so I feel like it's not really from me. It's from the Spirit in my heart, which is the Holy Spirit. So in saying that, I watched a movie, and I know it sounds weird, but it's so related to what we're going through in the world right now. And I watched a movie, it's called Free City. Ryan Reynolds is in it, and it's a comedy, and he's really, really funny. And I saw so many similarities to what we're going through right now in the world, and all the psychology of what's happening to us in the world and what we're experiencing today, and actually what's possible for us in the end. So it was a really, really great movie, and I recommend you watch it. And don't just watch it to laugh, but really analyze what's happening today and how it relates to us and what we can do about what we're going through. I feel like we're dealing with a lot of warfare right now. You can look around. Warfare is at its highest that it's ever been, unless we're not checked in. But if we're truly checked in, telling the truth to ourselves, the warfare and battle is very, very heavy and very, very deep right now. And people are being coerced to do things they don't want to do, and we have to be paying attention. So I'm going to share what I wrote here, but just like a synopsis of the movie. Like, there's these characters in a video game, and every day they do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. They don't question anything. They're in denial about the fact that they're in a video game and that their life isn't real. And they don't question anything. It's just the way it is. They think they're free, and they think they're alive, and they think all is well, but they're not. They realize, like, one of the characters starts questioning reality or looking around. They're actually trapped in a very dangerous world and dark world filled with stealing, killing, and danger, and that's the video game. So half of the people in the world see this beautiful world of, not beautiful, but just don't see what the reality of what's going on around them. And then half of them that are wearing sunglasses, literally, the half that are wearing sunglasses see the world for what it is, and they're like battling and fighting and evil and winning and money and all of this stuff. So they're playing this game, the people with the sunglasses, of survival, whereas the people without the sunglasses don't even see that that's even happening all around them. And that's what's happening today. Like, there's a world of people who don't see the darkness or acknowledge the darkness or see what's going on all around them, or refuse to see. And then there's another half of people in the world that see exactly what's going on around them and are battling this battle. And they feel like, they can't understand why the other side doesn't see. So, and we just want people to put their sunglasses on. So it's a really interesting movie, actually. And one of the characters that doesn't see or doesn't have the sunglasses, which is Ryan Reynolds, he puts the sunglasses, he somehow he puts the sunglasses on and he starts to see. And he's not sure he wants to see, but he starts to see the reality of the world. And wants to not live in denial. So I'll give you an example of the denial that they're doing. So for example, there's like a robbery. He works in a bank, and robbers come in with guns and everything. And every day it's the same thing. They get robbed at the bank every single day. There's guns, blah, blah, blah. And they jump to the back. He jumps to the back with his security guard friend, and they sit on the floor and lie down, and they acquiesce and don't do anything and don't fight back, and don't, they know that it's always the same thing over and over and over. As long as you don't fight the robbers will take all the money. The robbers will do what they have to do, and then they'll leave. So when they're used to this habit, it's the same thing every day. Their life is the same every single day. So they're on the floor talking about, while the robber's robbing the bank, they're talking about how they're going to go for an ice cream, or what you want to do later. Yeah, let's go do that later. Like, this is all happening, and they're still acting like nothing's happening. And they're just going on about their day as usual. So that's what's happening in the world right now. Like, so much is going on, but so many people are going on with their day and their life as usual and not paying attention to what's actually happening. and not battling the battle that we're battling. So in saying that, I'm just going to go back a little bit to the synopsis. So the ones without the glasses can't see, they're in denial and they're living in their own little bubble. And then there's two types of people in that group in the movie and in reality right now. There are the people who can't see, like really can't see what's happening in the world. They're not in denial. They just do not see it. And they only see the reality that they're in. Then there's another group of people in that arena that kind of know something's wrong, but choose not to put on the glasses. They do not want to see. It's too hard to face. It's too difficult to face. So they choose not to see, but they know something's going weird and wrong. They know something is wrong. So there's two groups of people in that section. And then there are the people with the sunglasses on. They're battling, they know what's going on, they see the world for what it is what it is, and they're in survival. Okay, so Ryan was raised in this world, so he doesn't see anything weird because he was raised in this world. This is just how it was. It's always been this way. There's nothing to question. This is how it is. So he was raised in this world. And then he puts on these sunglasses and he sees something different. And although it's scary and although it's difficult and although it's painful, he feels more alive. He feels way more alive, but he's scared. But he starts to be alive. He starts to see that there are options to living. He starts to see that he can have a different day than he's been living over and over and over and over again. He starts questioning, like, maybe he can have something different. Maybe there's more. He's coming in alive, but he has to be quiet because he can get killed. So now it's scary because you can die, right? You can get killed. If people find out that you're aware, then they'll just delete you in the game. They'll just delete you. You'll be deleted. So he knows this and has to like stay quiet. Then he starts to wake up more and more and he's like, I can't stay quiet and I can't live like this anymore. And he starts to realize he's in a fake reality and he is in a video game. He realizes his world isn't a real world. He's in a video game.